G'day yoga lovers, it's Mike. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm announcing the reopening of the yoga studio on the 16th of June, which I'm totally excited about. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to see you in the studio. I keep forgetting that there's people all over the world that will probably watch this eventually, so yeah. Alright guys, so lying on your back, knees bent, soles of the feet on the mat. Now yesterday, I mistakenly called the 6th chakra the 7th chakra, the third eye. It's actually the 6th chakra. We're going to drop in sutras into that area. First we want to relax. So the sutras that we drop in are goodwill or intentions, or wishes, if you like when we throw a pebble into a fountain in Italy. So yeah, we want to be relaxed to receive. Okay, all good comes when we're relaxed. First of all, close your eyes. The back of the hands are on the mat, palms face the ceiling. Chin tucked, eyes soft, everything soft. Drawing your ujjayi breath, so a slight restriction in the base of the throat. Nice, guys. Feeling the pulse in the body. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Body scan, bring your awareness to the big toes of both feet. Draw a line from the big toes through the arches to the heel, both feet, outer edges of the feet. Tops of feet, sort of brushing the tops of the feet in a caressing way of your mind's eye. And then ankles and then shins and calves, slowly sweeping up shins and calves. Bearing witness to the body naturally relaxing as we scan. Knees and then spiraling down, sweeping down thighs and hamstrings. The hips, lower back, buttocks heavy on the mat. And then middle back. Lower back, middle back, and then upper back. So when the spine is imprinted, it just allows everything to relax. So the belly is soft, the chest is soft, expanded. Chest is soft, neck is long, the jaw is soft, the eyes soft, everything soft, fully inhabiting the body. Fully appreciating the body, guys. Enjoying that gentle rise and fall of the belly, and then bring your awareness to the brow bone. So the brow bone, right behind that plate, is the neocortex, our third eye, 6th chakra. We're going to drop in the sutras, and it's always better to drop in sutras. It's always better to visualize or drop in affirmations when we're relaxed, which Nadi's the expert at. So the first sutra is integration. Integration, integration, integration. Second sutra is truth. Truth, truth, truth. Third sutra is consciousness. Consciousness, consciousness, consciousness. And the fourth sutra is knowingness. Knowingness, knowingness, knowingness. Integration, truth, consciousness, knowingness. Integration, truth, consciousness, knowingness. Good job, guys. When we drop in integration, we want to have an experience where our body, mind, spirit are all working as one, okay? Truth is being able to see the hidden meaning in all life events in real time, okay? So that we can move forward, we can integrate what's happening, we understand what's behind it. Life's not personal. Knowingness is, consciousness, excuse me, otherwise known as unboundedness, is freedom from the known. And so that we can drop into the unknown where all our potential lies. And then knowingness is having all those three continually working for us, that we don't even have to think about it. We just sort of move through life. We don't have to do yoga. We don't have to do sutras. So these sutras work, guys. When I received these from Deepak Chopra, actually, personally, with a whole group of us, it was the first time I felt really emotional. It was really interesting, but you've got to be relaxed. We didn't receive them until we meditated for a few days, and which is why we always do a guided relaxation beforehand. So guys, we'll do the breath flow. So we're on our hands and knees as always. I might do this facing forward so you can see my hands. So we want the shoulders behind the wrists, and then exhale, lengthen through the armpits. Inhale, chin tucked, around your back, plank, and then exhale, round your back, plank, exhale. And just keep going with this, guys. And you know, looking at my hands, I think we'll do our wrists, because it's been a while since we've done that. Good job. So this pumps the lymphatics, guys. We're driving down on the tops of the feet to activate the core. And yeah, oiling up the joints. Alright guys, we'll do cat-cow. I'll instruct this sideways. So what you're going to do is come onto your hands and knees. And then we'll inhale, drop our belly. So our lower back sort of bends inwards if you like. And then exhale, hips tucked, chin tucked, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly. The shoulders slide down the back. Exhale. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale. Gonna look a bit trashy today, Marty. Drop your belly. And then exhale. Good job, guys. Big wide knees and then circles with the hips. Whoa, I think that might have been my kneecap. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. Alright guys, now child's pose. I'm just going to show you how to get there, but I'm going to sit up. So we're just lying, we can stack our forearms, hands if you like. Just stay down guys, just take a few breaths. I'm going to give Maddie a kiss. He's not very impressed lately. Cool guys, come up. You know what, let's do toe stretch. We're going to do the hands and the feet today. And I think that'll be enough for today. So what we'll do is we'll come onto our hands and knees. I'll show you sideways. We're going to tuck our toes. You remember this. And then come all the way up. Now, what you want to do is just put your hands just above the knee line just to get ready. Now, the more my shoulders are on top of the hips as I lean back, the more torso weight I'm going to send through. You can see my toes sort of really flexing. I've got the balls of all the toes on the mat. Now, most people will start off with just the big toes or feeling the stretch. So this is pretty intense. Just making a fist. Nice and easy, guys. Shoulders can slide away from the ears. Beautiful. So, toe stretch I say this a lot, it doesn't get easier. It gets deeper. There's always a sensation here. I noticed that my feet were getting a little flatter in the arch. So what this stretch does is it eventually stretches the arch, and then once the arch is stretched, once the toes are stretched, the arches start to stretch, and then there's that opportunity to lift. So that's what we want. And so if you walk in the sand, instead of becoming heel heavy, you're sort of more toe heavy, because you're sort of gripping through, which goes back to that primal thing. Babies are really good at it. Babies are really good at it. Nadi's good at it. Beautiful. Close your eyes, slide the chin towards the chest, nice long neck. Few more breaths, hang in there. Good job, guys, and then change. And then just tap your feet. Now if you want, you can sit back on your heels and just lift one knee and then the other. You can do that with your hand. That just opens up the front of feet, okay? Nice, guys. Let's do hands. I'll show you, there's a seated version, and basically what you can do is flip one hand, okay, and then grab the downward facing hand and then rotate your elbow. So the rotation is like that, okay? So that's actually what we're doing, but we're using the mat to be able to do that. If this is enough of a stretch for you, you can actually just do that and use your hand. But I like doing it on the mat, but my advice is to not look because people really freak out. But that's what I want to see. Can you see how my insider's elbow is facing forward? That's what you want. And that's what you need to do to be able to get the forearm stretch, okay? These are really cool stretches. And just for a bit of PNF, I kind of made this up, but I like to draw the thumb into the mat and the baby finger into the mat. So see if you can do that. It's not available for everyone. And you can reverse your butt back. So at the moment, guys, I'm really enjoying this time off because I'm trying to flip muscle for fat. So I think my body's going to stay the same shape and I suspect the same size and weight, but I'm trying to do a little bit more cardio and muscle building to replace any excess fat that I have, all the excess fat that I have. I'm really enjoying it actually. I just do like a half an hour in the mornings. I've got a base blocks and little gas pumped step machine. You can get them from Kmart cheap, but mine was quite expensive. It's a lot smoother. God, that thing gets hot though. The pistons. So I have an internal rotation there. Just keep that rotation. Shoulders slide down away from the ears, guys. And then change. Oh. Ah. And then just rotate. Sit and rotate, guys. Used to say that in high school. That was a threat at one point. So keep that rotation, guys, going. My hands are a little further away from my knees than I'd like. It's just a bit of fluffy ball that's in my way. Oh, thank you, Nadi. Yeah, I think you must have heard me. Keep that rotation, guys. Feeling it in the forearm. Alright, guys, and then change. Just sitting on your heels and then circles. We might revisit shoulder blades too, guys. And this is probably the most satisfying stretch. We're going to go to the undersides of the forearms. So this is one way of doing it, if you want to have a bit more control and it's singular. Or you can place both hands on the mat, fingers facing towards you, and then reversing back. Okay? So opening up all that connective tissue. We buy back a lot of strength by opening up the undersides of the forearms, because we get a lot of grip and flexion there. Slowly feeling the wrist, the undersides of the wrists open up. Nice, guys. And then change. And hopefully your hands will still work. Got a lot of wind out there. So guys, next what we're going to do is shoulder blades. I'll come a little closer. Just move his lordship out of the way. So what we do is we bring our arms out wide and then put one elbow under the other. We grab a thumb. That seems to be easiest for most people. If you can do, let me think, hands in prayer, or you can do an interlaced fist. Now, what I'm trying to do is stretch the shoulder blades, so I'm going to raise my elbows up, okay? And you'll start to feel a stretch between the shoulder blades. This is really satisfying. Some people like to sort of round their back and lean forward, so it's a bit more gravity fed with the fists and forearms, but this is just as good, okay? And just, yeah, this is really nice. And I do a bit of cheating by widening the shoulder blades by using the muscles in the back. Just a little, every maybe couple of breaths. It's really, really satisfying. Driving the elbows up a little higher, we can always go a little higher. Driving the fist forward, that'll rotate the head of the humerus inside the shoulder. And then change. And then we'll do other side, just circles. There might be a bit of a compression through just in the clavicle, guys, that's okay. All right, and then we'll swing the other side. I better think about it now. Whatever feels the opposite. I think that does. Yeah, that feels better. And then go for it, guys. Right up. Now, this actually seems to get my thyroid as well. I might do some Googling on that, but yeah, I can feel it in my thyroid getting active. That's really interesting. It feels quite satisfying, actually. Good job, guys. And then change. Oh, and then circles. Yeah. All right, guys. No, I'm just saying yeah. Sorry, Nadi. It's okay. That was just me. That was Daddy making noise. Just to shake your shoulders, guys. Thank God I've got a very scary guard dog. All right. You guys did great. Oh my God, I love lying down. You know, there's a trick with this COVID. I've noticed that when I sort of lie down and look at my tablet, that I start getting sleepy. So the trick is to not lie down. People have been telling me that for years, and I've never quite understood it until now. So, all right, guys. So give yourself a hug to widen the shoulder blades. I sway side to side, back of the hands on the mat. Integration, truth, consciousness, knowingness. We've already dropped those in, and it'll be in our daily life where we get sort of gently pulled to those experiences. I knew when the lockdown happened that I had to keep teaching. And I'm so happy to do this for free, guys. You can always donate if you want, don't have to. But for some reason, on a primal cellular level, I just knew I had to keep dropping the sutras in. I knew I had to keep coming to work every day, even though I've been shut since late March, just to keep the consistency. Really enjoyed this. Close your eyes, guys. Draw the chin to chest, nice long neck, and dropping in. Good job, guys. Stretch your arms overhead. Thank you, Nadi. Nadi's little bottom. Good to see you. Namaste. I'll come close. So, guys, integration, truth, consciousness, knowingness. I hope you have those experiences today on some level. Pay attention because it happens on a really subtle level. So subtle. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.